This is Kyle DuMont's Summary of Learning. I'll start out with Twitter and TweetDeck real quick. We'll then move into my blogging and my sharing of thoughts throughout the semester. I'm going to probably touch a little bit on the maker movement and how I'm going to or have integrated things such as makey or going to be makey into my class. I'm going to then talk about digital citizenship, how it's important to me, and how I'm going to be using it within my professional classroom as well. Then we'll talk a bit about my network connected learning, not only within the class, but outside of the class in my professional life. And I'll end off with probably the biggest thing that happened for me this year, and that was definitely my major digital project, which was my blended classroom. When we go to Twitter, it scared me to begin with. I didn't really understand it. I didn't know how or what to do with it until Katya came out and hooked me up with TweetDeck. Once we're into TweetDeck, wow, did this ever change the way I looked at Twitter. I was able to have my home, my interactions, my activity. I can look at the ECNI hashtag and see what people are talking about. Unfortunately, I'm a St. Louis Rams fan, so I get a bunch of their tweets, Rider Nation, of course, and then just our fall page here, which was absolutely fantastic. And until I got onto TweetDeck and really learned how to use Twitter, it was just sort of up in the air and okay, yeah, we need to. But once I was in here and able to do this, I asked a few questions, got the answers. It wasn't not the answers I was looking for, but I got the answers, which was fantastic. Now we jump into my blog and how it helped me. This was absolutely fantastic. Not only could I, and I had to, but it was also enjoyable to sit down and write about everything we were doing, day to day, first month, first week, what we're doing, what went on in that class, what I like, what I didn't like. This was fantastic. It really took me a little while to get into it and get into the class, and it took me some time to, start setting out the goals and focusing on that sort of thing. Another thing was we go over to the blog hub and just being able to peruse this, and not even that we had to follow different people and follow each of us if we wanted to. I know there were certain people that I read weekly, and there were some people that I probably missed, absolutely. But this is just a fantastic way to jump in and see what other people are thinking about, see how they connect to me and our true feelings, and how they also went in and connected themselves, which I'll talk a bit more about when I go into the connected learning. Next up, this one, unbelievable, absolutely fantastic. With the makey and maker movement, we've been sort of doing a few things like that within our school already. We do a practical and applied arts, but after our class and after this whole class, the maker movement seems so much more applicable than just our regular paper airplane lesson or our Delta darts. We also do digital photography, iMovies. We do have some robotics, a couple different ones, and we also do cooking. But we have to do more. And that maker movement session we had with the makey and letting the kids explore and truly learn at a deeper understanding level about what it is to become a maker and create something. They have so much more of an understanding afterwards that we really need to focus on that. And that's what I took from the maker movement session, and it was so huge for me to get that conceptual understanding that this is why we do a practical applied arts or a maker movement session with our students. When talking about digital citizenship, I came across this website and I posted about it. This 21 Things for Students. This is an absolutely fantastic website for it, and this is one of the biggest learning tools that I've been able to use this semester with that digital citizenship concept in mind. It comes through and it comes to this website, and we can look at all the different aspects that you get to go through. Hands-on, career prep, screencasting. This is the website that taught me how to do what I'm doing right now. And it was absolutely fantastic for me to go through and do the cyber safety lesson with my students. We get in here, we've got a cyber shield, protecting identity, and stop the bully. These things right there are all about being a good digital citizen. How do you protect yourself, and how do you stop those negative things occurring to you and to those around you? So when it comes to digital citizenship, please, if anyone's interested, please go to this website. This was fantastic, and it's one of the biggest things that really opened my eyes to how bad it was. Aside from the actual lesson on digital citizenship, this really showed me a way to engage my students and get them on the right track. Here I want to jump over to my About Me page. It's not the greatest page in the world, but I've started and I'm getting into it. I just want to connect a little bit to people, and then I can start expanding and learning more. It tells me a little bit about it, and that's where I am. We go into our social blogging page for the class, ECNI, and I love this page. This is the reason that I think I've done an okay job in this class. I've been able to go through, see everyone's posts and comment and talk to and respond. And this was a fantastic page for me, and I hope I can continue to get into this community, see it, and log in and check out what everyone else is doing. Lastly, my major digital project, a flipped blended classroom. This is the biggest success from this class. I truly enjoyed doing this. I learned so much. I've really dove into it, and as you can see, I've got a variety of groups that I'm working in, and I have all my students working, doing everything online, searching, posting, linking. There's so many things that my students are doing. The next step is going to be the Evernote classroom library, the blogging that we want to start in the new year. There's so much that I'm excited to do, and the reason I'm excited to do it is because of this class. So thank you. I truly enjoyed it, and I hope to stay connected with some of you and maybe even meet up and really truly get involved and connect on a personal level as well. Thank you very much. I enjoyed the class.